So, Barbie makes her intro. First thing first, her boobs they don't look horrible, but they just don't look, well, you see them. So, I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not. But, you see them. But nonetheless, she said she's looking for a poly relationship. Okay, girl. It couldn't be me because I'm selfish. Mine. I don't want to share my man with nobody. I don't even like to share my food. So I couldn't imagine. I'm used to just coming home to my own place, my own fridge, my own bed. Hell, when I was in a relationship, it was hard for, like, I didn't even like sharing my bed, let alone sharing my blankets. And hell, I used to raise hell when he would drink my stuff out the refrigerator. Like, I couldn't imagine sharing my man with nobody. I'm sorry. More power to you, girl. One thing I can say, though, to be honest, one thing I can say about Barbie show, I do believe she's being honest. I do get the vibe that she looking for somebody for, like, a real poly relationship. I believe her when she said it. I'm going to tell you why. Because remember on the episode with Jocelyn, when Lucky said Barbie the whole time was trying to bring her back for her pimp? And Lucky at first she didn't realize it. And then she said she thought about it. She said, wait a minute, this girl trying to pimp me out. And Barbie had said, well, you knew that. You already know what was up. First thing first, that's what Barbie had effed up at. Because sometimes you don't realize things right there. That could be anything. That could be somebody just throwing shade. Everybody not, like I always say, if you're not good at throwing shade, and you're not a shady person, usually you're not going to catch shade right then and there, right? So, Barbie was trying to pimp her out. That's what really started the fight. That's what Barbie kept saying, you was acting different towards her. She kept saying Lucky was acting different towards her. And then Lucky had told her, you tried to pimp me out, da-da-da. So, when she said she looking for a poly relationship, I believe her. Because Barbie is a street bitch, okay? If you haven't noticed it or not, she is. She is. You gotta watch people that's good with their words, not just on TV, just in life, because they can have you thinking something is one way and the whole time it's a whole nother. Like she talking about, she trying to look for a poly relationship. The whole time, remember, she got a pimp. So you thinking the whole time you in a poly relationship, the whole time you being pimped out. Because she bringing you back for her pimp. Her pimp want a lot of women. He want women he could, have sex with. How you know that poly relationship ain't gonna be? Remember, she said 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. The bitch is clever, and the whole time you for the team and not even knowing. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta watch bitches like her, because the whole time you may think, oh, I'm in a poly relationship. How the hell? First of all, I don't know where people get off with saying, to me, to me, that's like a 4-way. That's a 5-way, like on some orgy stuff. Like, I can't do it. My nerves, I can't deal with all them people like that. Like, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It's like these days, everybody want to be in an open relationship. I don't even like all them people. I couldn't imagine all them people being in my house like that. I'm not a people person. Like, I don't understand. I just can't. I can't. Y'all, she looks so hard. Like, I don't care what nobody say. It's like the older I get, I really don't even argue with girls that look hard anymore. Because it's just, I mean, not to be, that way, but you on TV, you couldn't think of, I know people say when you get off a flight, you ready to, like, especially a long flight, you ready to get, where you gotta go, or I'm not sure if they just got off a flight or what, But I know they say you ready to just go and lay down and stuff, but I mean, damn, they didn't tell y'all what time the cameras was coming in. You ain't had time to freshen up or anything, because I call BS. Because if you smoking your cigarette and you off in the kitchen flapping your gums, it seemed like to me you could have ran upstairs, freshened up, got yourself together, put on something decent before. Like, I don't ever remember them showing y'all in the airport. So to me, that seemed like you had. I'm pretty sure they tell you, okay, camera's gonna be here, time. So like, you ain't have time to like. She just ran right over, like waddled right out the bed, got up, smoked her cigarette, like tongue white and all. Like you didn't want to do nothing to yourself. Like I don't care. I ain't fighting her. I wouldn't fight her because she look hard. She look, I don't care what nobody say. The older I get to realize, the more I realize. Don't, because, no, She looked like she got a point to prove. But I'ma just leave it there. And see, the one that got on the brown leopard, she in that girl face loud. Did you see when she had like touched her ear? Like that meant you in my ear. And she blowing that smoke in her face and stuff. That is so rude. People do the most, like, and I don't know if it's there. It's either one or two things. It's either you trying to be funny or your manners is off. Because ain't no way you about to sit next to me. I remember one time I was in class. Me and the girl got to fighting behind it one time. She was talking to me and she burped when she was talking, like, but she was faced like, say like if I'm at one desk by myself, right? And then you sitting like towards the next desk, but the way the seats is set up, you got your back towards mine. That's the way the seats set up. So she tapped me in the back. She was saying something. And matter of fact, I think we would have words about her cousin because her cousin was gay. So he was one of them gay guys that speak his mind. And he was one of the ones that like that. I like the funny ones, but I don't like the messy ones. He was one of the messy ones. So I can't remember what was said. And I had just said I don't care much for him because he don't know what to say out his mouth. And he been that way. This was in community college. This was before I transferred my credits to a university. So when I had said that, I don't care much for him. I ain't never cared much for him since middle school because he always been a type to like speak his mind and don't know what to say out his mouth. And some people misconstrue speaking their mind. It's a fine line between speaking your mind and picking. I don't care what nobody says. Speaking your mind is like you saying, for example, if I say I know one thing, this job ain't gonna work the hell out of me tonight. You see what I'm saying? That's speaking your mind. You done already put in the atmosphere. I'm not doing no more, no less than my job description. I'm not going out my way to do this. I'm not going out my way to do that. That's you speaking your mind. You letting know, hey, that's what it is. But you speaking your mind is not you saying, oh, her wig. Why she got on that big country wig? Why she got on them heels and know she can't walk in them? That's picking. Okay, that's a fine line. Why she always stutter when she talk? Okay, I have a speech impediment. A lot of people did not know that growing up. So she can't talk. This, that, and the third. And the whole time I had something that I could not help. You see what I'm saying? I had a speech impediment. So, a lot of people misconstrue that. So the thing is, it's just a fine line. So back to the story, people misconstrue that. So when she like blowing the smoke in her face like that, like I said, me and the girl got to fighting over that one time because she was talking to me. She wasn't loud or nothing, but in the middle, I was already a little annoyed because it was like, how people do, they justify their people doing stuff. So I had said that, I was like, he rude. He mouthy. basically, and she felt some type of way about it, like, well, my people just speak his mind, da da da. Whoever he was to her, my people just speak his mind. We all like that, da da da. And I said, oh, you must pick too. You know what I'm saying? You just like him, So some people get offended when you say they like the other person, but I can tell you like him because you justifying the stuff that he doing. If that makes sense. So when we got to talking, she tapped me and she was like, well, is there a problem? And da-da-da. So in the middle of her talking, she burped. Like she did a little, like in the middle of her talking. So I just stood up and just hit her ass. And we got to fighting. So, and that's what it was. Because I'm already, I know what I've been through with your family. I know what I've been through with him. But in the same token, he's a man. But you a girl. Me and you, we can get busy. So we ended up fighting, and they ended up switching our classes or whatever. But yeah, that had pissed. I don't like stuff like that. Like she blowing and smoke in her face and stuff. Like if I was that girl, I would have got up. And moved my seat, or we would have had words or something. Or we would have been fighting because that is so disrespectful for people to be blowing. Like when people be like, I remember one time at my night job, one of the supervisors had she smoked a lot of cigarettes, and she one of the ones that smoke. I don't smoke. I don't like the smell of smoke. She one of the ones that smoke, and then like if y'all having a conversation, she be like, oh, I'm about to have me a cigarette. Step outside with me. I'm like, no, it's okay. I wait. I'm fine. I ain't talking about nothing. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. I don't like to smell that stuff. Like, for example, I remember I used to talk to a guy. He always liked to kiss. He loved to tongue kiss and stuff like that. But he used to smoke weed. I used to hate it. He one of the ones when he used to kiss you. He liked to lick your face, and I'm into all that and stuff like that. I'm into you sucking my tongue and all that other stuff. But I don't want to smell that weed. I don't want to smell it. Even just talking about the way we used to be kissing and stuff, I got a little moist, but then I think about that smell of that weed, it turned me off. That's just me. So this scene right here, it looked like Yuck Mouth was telling this one right here, I'm gonna call her Doormat, right? Because anytime you let a bitch sit in your face and blow smoke in your face, and like, anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. But so Yuck Mouth, I think they were saying that Doormat was saying something about you called me a stripper or something. It seemed very minuscule to me because are you a stripper? I can't remember what they said her occupation was. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fast forwarded just a little bit, and I'm not rewinding it. So because it's really not giving much, I'm trying to hang in there, but trying to give Barbie benefit of the doubt because the preview looked very interesting. So of course most intros are very boring. Very rare do you find an intro that's that's the whole point of intro. They supposed to be telling you who they are and stuff like that. But this scene, it looked like she was saying something about her calling her a stripper or something. Let me tell you something. If that's what it's about, that's not what it's about. If that's what they were having words about, that is not what the root of the issue is. I don't care. You want to know what she was still pissed off about? The girl was loud in her ear, blowing that smoke in her face. And that was the underlying issue, okay? She probably, to herself, she probably thought about that shit. Like, this bitch really tried it. Sometimes people would do little stuff just to see how far they can take it with you. I'm telling you, that's not what that was about. Because if you are a stripper, why are you going to be mad if somebody call you a stripper? If you are an entertainer, as they call it, if that's what you are, that's what you are. That's how you make your money. From what I heard, strippers make good money. They make damn good money. If that's what put food on your table and pay your bills until you find something else, that's what it is, okay? I don't think all strippers are whores. Now, do I think most of them are? Yes. But I'm not going to say all strippers are whores because I do believe it's some out here that's really just trying to pay their bills and take care of business. I'm not going to say all of them are whores because from what I heard, you'd be surprised that the ones that aren't whores, okay? So whether they are a whore or not, and whether she is a stripper or not, that's neither here nor there. But I can guarantee you, if that's what they were arguing about, that's not why she was mad. She was mad because that girl, she felt like that girl pulled her car by blowing that smoke in her face and being loud in her ear. She was trying to see, was you gonna say something? I'm telling you, that's what she was trying to see. She wanted to see what you were made of. I'm telling you, bitch is a trip. I'm telling you. And see, this one right here, I don't like her because she talking about something. You gonna get disrespected in any city you go to. So, and who is Tricelina? First of all, who names you that? Who names you that? Look, I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say. I ain't gonna do it. I'm guessing Tricelina gotta be the one that she talking to crazy because Barbie talking about some, stand up, you looking crazy out here. Don't try to put nobody cards talking about they looking crazy out here. Is this coming from the person that got her luggage thrown down the stairs? Is this coming from the person that got punched by Lex just because Lex said she ain't feel like her in your mouth? And you won't even argue with her and she still punch you just off GP? Like, come on now. I know you're not trying to pull nobody cards talking about they looking like a punk out here. Because, ma'am, you got... Baby, we're not even going to go there with you. We're not even going to go there with you. I'm still not over that scene that on Pornhub that's like embedded in my brain. And to be honest, it looked terrible. And I was looking at something else. And you was like, you ever been on Pornhub and then it'd be like the little video at the top and it'd be like a little clipping, and it'd be like you watching another video, but don't try to act like you'll watch Pornhub. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It'd be like another video at the top. I said, wait a minute, is that Barbie? I didn't know what that was. I said, oh my goodness. I said, Lord, I said myself, well, maybe it looked like that because she had kids. And then I said myself, oh my goodness, is that what it's going to look like after you have babies? Like, oh my goodness, because I want a lot of kids, but I don't want my stuff to look like that. But anyway, it looked terrible. Go look. It looked terrible. I said, oh my stars. You know, so nonetheless, yeah, trying to pull that girl car, I guess that's Tricelina, because ain't no way. She been wanting to do that. Talking about she gonna get disrespected on any city she go. Girl, boo, you look like you rough, but I doubt you pulling that kind of weight. Because if you are, why you on Barbie? That's why I don't understand. People act like they so stamped when they get on these shows. If you so stamped just because of who you are, you don't need no Zeus or no Now That's TV to put you on the map. Because if you so this and that, people already know what's up with you. They already know. Stop it. Stop it. You look like you just came out of bed, girl. You look like a regular bitch off the street. You so this and that, girl, bye. I hope she get dragged in this house, because with that mouth like that, if she keep it up, somebody gonna come in that house and ain't gonna take much off her. I'm telling you. And see, she gonna tell that girl she not worthy of her time. Like, that's her trying to make the girl feel like she's less than what she is. By trying to put her down. Like she one of them females that she'll try to, like, make you, like, if you a pretty girl, she gonna try to make you feel like you small. That's her way of, like, making herself feel like she bigger than what she is. Like, she's more than what she is. At the same token, like, you know, instead of, like, being her friend or just leaving the girl alone, she feel like she got a pit with the girl. Let me tell you something. Like I said, you ain't been in a fight till you fought a dyke. Okay? She needed to be in a fight with one of them dykes and one of them corners, I'm telling you. You have not been in a fight until you fought a dyke. She looked rough. She don't need to fight a regular female. She need to fight a dyke. Okay? I'm telling you. Dykes don't fight like regular women. I see she ain't fought one of them dykes over there. I'm telling you. The dykes don't pull hair like talk about it. I'm telling you. She need to fight one of them over there. They probably one of the only ones that could rock her the way she really need to have her world rocked. I'm letting you know. Okay? You see this light-skinned girl for a second, I thought the dark one was trying to let it go for a little bit, but you want to know why she's still kind of a little stuck on it? Because she feel disrespected. She feel like the girl pulled her card and she feel like she got to redeem herself. Like, it's to the point where she feel like she can't let it go. And you heard how the girl laughing in her face, like, you still talking, you still this. She gaslit the F out of her. She gaslit her. She pulled the girl card and then she feel like she won. So she feel like she want to let it go. But see, the light-skinned girl, I'm telling you, I've been through this. That's why I can read into it. The light-skinned one, she can't let it go because she feel like, damn, she done pulled my card. So that's why she feel like she got to keep saying something. But the whole time, the girl, what she doing now, she trying to make her look like she crazy. She trying to make it seem like the girl crazy, like the girl sweating her, like the girl on her DICK. But the whole time, the girl still pissed off because she feel like you pulled her card. And it probably didn't occur to her until she probably sat down, or she probably thought to herself while she was walking or something, like, damn, this bitch tried me. That's why she all in the camera, she loud and stuff like that. Because she feel like she succeeded with what she was doing. She made you look like you was a punk. And now, that's why she making you look crazy. Because she felt like, well, hey, you ain't say, that's why, you heard what she said. She said, well, you was just alright. And you heard the guy in the background talking about y'all was just friends. Because they thinking everything good because the girl ain't say nothing. But the whole time, the girl still felt some type of way about it. I'm telling you.
So chill. I'm chilling right here.
You talking about me?
Then you came through because he hyped you up. I'm checking her. I checked motherfuckers. I checked her and I checked you. You hyped her up. You checked the fuck. I'm right here checking. Bitch.
She pulled her card. And see, that's the type of, she knew she could do that with her. She knew she couldn't do that with nobody else in that house. And then what she say? Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bitch. That's all she can say. See, she pulled the fuck out of her card. I hope she get dragged for that. I hope, somebody gets her for that. But she picked the fight. And, that was her way of showing her power. That was her way of putting her DICK on the table. That was her way of setting the tone in the house. Like, she already got her first victim. But, I hope somebody comes behind and, I hope somebody else comes in the house with a even BIGGER DICK. I hope somebody comes with cojones because, she bullied this girl. And can't nobody convince me that it was any different for her to punch that girl. First of all, she gaslighted her. She was preying on her. She probably saw the girl was light skinned. She saw the girl was in shape. She saw the girl had nice hair. She blowed the smoke in her face. She talked loud in her ear. She put her finger in the girl's face. That was all like her trying to see what she was going to say. The girl didn't say nothing. Then when the girl finally did take up for herself, she tried to act like the girl was crazy. Okay? Then when the girl finally did say something, she was just she was playing in the girl's face, act like the girl was sweating her. Okay? Then the dyke, I was kind of disappointed in the dyke. I don't know what she said to the dyke, but then the dyke seemed like she was saying little stuff to her, like, you ain't checking shit. But daggone where she won't talking to you. She was talking about the girl that was standing right next to her right. She won't talking to you. See, that's the kind of stuff bitches do. Like, she won't talking to you. She was talking to her. So why even make it about you? You already see what she going against right here. Why not try to be like, I can see you saying, well, I know you talking to her because you can't be talking to me. Come on now, she won't talking to you. Why would you even do that to make it seem like she getting even more rowdy when damn well all she's trying to do is take up for herself? And then you see the girl punch her, then y'all talking about, ooh. Come on now, are we in high school? Like, you see the girl trying to bully her. Like, it was mad whack. It was really whack. She preyed on that girl. And I'm going to tell you right now, whatever they do to Yuck Mouth in this house, she deserve it. Well, I don't care if they stomp her down to the ground, pour her stuff out on the lawn, put her mattress in the pool like on some Bad Girls Club stuff. She deserved every single bit of it because she preyed on that girl. She wanted to punk her. She wanted to make the girl feel small because she felt like the girl was better looking than she was. That's what it was. I stand on what I said. Yeah, I did fast forward the episode. I don't know what she said to that girl, but even if she did say something to that girl, can't nobody convince me that she was wrong after that girl was blowing smoke in her face and loud in her ear, sitting right next to her, because she did not give one F-U-C-K. She was trying to be funny. And can't nobody convince me any different. I'm telling you, I've been there, I done that. I know how bitches are. Point blank period. I will stay tuned in for the season until I get tired of it. And that's that. Yeah, and see, now she trying to make it seem like the girl trying to pick around and see, she trying to, I'm telling you, I know what she doing. Now she trying to make it seem like the girl picking fights in the house, like she trying to make it seem like, how can I say it? She picked with her. So now she trying to recruit other people to hate her as well. Trying to make it seem like she got a problem with the other girl. And the whole time she trying to make it seem like she like Captain Save-A-Ho, like I'm the one that stepped to her, and she won't step to me, she'll step to you. She know what she doing. I'm telling you, bitches like that, they are slick, they are slick, they are slick. She know what she doing. That girl, she know that girl ain't had no problem with that dyke. The dyke was in the cut quiet. How can she have a problem with her? Come on now. She know what she doing. This bitch, I hope she get her ass whooped in this house. I'm telling you. She need her ass whooped. She know what she doing. Bitches like that, they are so slick and they slide by and slide by and slide by. It takes somebody to really pull that card, to really watch them, that really know what's up. She trying to recruit other people to hate the girl as hard. That way it won't be like the light is shine real hard on what she doing. So she trying to reflect it on other people to make it seem like, yeah, y'all, I'm the one that clocked it. I'm the one that she trying to pit with you too. Yeah, cause she know you small. And da-da-da-da. Well, how is she trying to pick with you? How is she trying to pick with her cause she's small? When you was the one that had a problem with her from begin with. You the one that had a problem with her from get-go. Girl, she getting on my damn nerves, and I'm not even in the house. She done slapped this girl 2 times and punched her, bro. That shit making me mad. How you gonna get in that girl face and tell her not to touch you? She trying to get you out her face. Okay, you know, I'm gonna have to turn it off at this point because she done slapped this girl 2 times and punched her, bro. And y'all security just now coming in. Come on now. Enough is enough. She done slapped this girl 2 times and punched her. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I think her name Trap Selena. That's what Barbie said. Trap Selena. So I'm guessing that's a nickname. Because I'm about to say, I know damn well she don't even look like her mama would name her Trap Selena. I heard that the wrong way. Had to. So I'm guessing that's her name, Trap Selena. Like, I guess she be in the trap. I'm guessing. Baby, I don't believe you. Because no way you be in a trap and letting somebody slap you around, punch you. Like, low-key, you was her punching bag. And I don't like bullying. I don't like bullying. I ain't gonna lie, not to sound all sentimental and stuff, but it kind of broke my heart the way they kept letting that girl hit on her like that, because it really hurt my feelings a little bit, because y'all can see this girl's not like that, and it's kind of really whack, you know, what she was doing to that girl, talking about, baby, look at me, I does this. I'll say this, I believe you. Let me tell you why. When you say I does this, I believe you a bully. I believe you hard. To a certain extent. I believe it. But I believe you hard with people like her. I believe you hard with people like her. I don't believe you hard with the bitches in the street. That can really get with you. You try that with her. You try that with her. I don't believe you. I don't believe you hard. I don't believe you hard. See, if you grew up back in my day, girl, no. If you went, no. Cause we bully the bullies around here, bitch. You ain't, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay? No ma'am. I remember one time got another story. That's gonna be another story time. I'm telling you, I remember one time people had we was on a bus, and I remember what these people was throwing paper at me, like you know, like you see on the movies, like they balling up the paper and throwing the paper at me, man. But I didn't find out till later. I didn't find out till later on that she wasn't the one that did it, but she kept fucking with me. I was just tired. It was at one point in time when I was in middle school, and it was just they was all family. I told y'all back in my day, I used to beef with families because I was the only child, so I always had to hold my own. And they kept balling up the paper, throwing it at me, balling up the paper, just throwing it. So, which I found out later, it was everybody but her. But the thing was, when we was in school, she would always keep picking because I had beef with her cousin. And they was the type of family, like, if you beef with one, they always said one fight, all fight, right? So, in school, she just kept kept fucking with me. Like, I could be sitting at the lunch table quiet, and she'll just come sit her tray down, slam it down. You got something you want to say? And I just wouldn't say nothing. And I guess she just felt because I was quiet, you know, she could just keep doing that. And I was just tired of her. I had just came off of 2 10-day suspensions because I had fought the cousin, then I had fought the best friend. And I just got to the point where I just kept fighting all of them. What I would do is I would get you by yourself. I would wait until like I did with her, I would wait until your family wasn't around, and I'm going to get you to by yourself. Cause I know if they around, the type of people that they were, they going to jump you. And they not going to feel bad about it. They going to feel like that's my cousin, whatever. They didn't play that. They didn't play no 101s. They'll tell you that off the rip. We don't do 101s. If you fight one, we all going to jump your ass. So I knew I had to get her by herself to be able to really get her good the way I wanted to get her good. And matter of fact, after that, I don't think she bothered me no more after that. Come to think of it. She didn't throw the piece of paper at me, but it was just, I just got tired of her messing with me. Like, every day, it seemed like she had something to say to me. And I just got tired of it. It's like it was always something. And I knew that particular day on the bus, her sisters and them weren't up there. So I knew then it would have been a good time to get her, regardless if she threw the paper or not. Because I already knew if her sisters was up there, they would have jumped me. Sisters, cousins, brothers, uncles, whoever, they all would have jumped me. So I knew I had to get her right then and there regardless. Because I knew it was going to happen eventually. But it was just a matter of when. So, nonetheless, that's going to be a story time for another day. But yeah, this kind of stuff for me is unbearable to watch. At this point, I said I was going to turn the episode off, but I'm definitely going to turn it off now. I'll be watching here and there periodically. I'm not going to tell you off the rip, you know, when. Because the things that I have been through, it's kind of hard for me to watch somebody else go through, you know, pick people, you know, messing with them and stuff like that. Especially when they not fighting back. You know, that's even harder to watch because it's like she not even taking up for herself. Do something. Pick up something. Something like, don't just stand there and tell her not to hit you. Like, do something. Because at this point, it is, Barbie, right? You are looking crazy. You know, she can't talk, but still, like, it's kind of hard. And it kind of made me sad a little bit. Because it's like, do something. Hell, something. You see how she calmed down a little bit when he got busy with her? Like, I'm not for men hitting women, but I wouldn't be, if he were to hit her, if she were to hit him and he were to hit her back, I'd say it like that, I wouldn't even be mad. That's how bad I want somebody to touch her in this house. Because I don't like bullies. I do not like stuff like that. Like, I'm not for fighting nobody's battles because growing up, I never had nobody to fight my battles. But if I was in that house, I would have had to, like, grab that other girl and, like, stand in between her or something, like, because I couldn't just sit back. Me being me, I just could not sit back and watch her just do that girl like that. It just wouldn't feel right. The younger me, being in her shoes, but me, hell, I'm gonna fight you back. I don't care if I gotta pick something up. You're not gonna do me like that. Like, you're not about to do me like that, period. I don't care. I got to the point where I was picking up projectors and beating bitches with it. And people always say, well, you ain't gonna do nothing but pick nothing up and hit them with it. Like, if I feel like I can't beat you, yeah. Because I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Because you better believe people gonna do what they gotta do when it come to you. You know, and I'm glad he let her know, look, I'm not her. You know, that's why I told y'all she is showing her DICK. She trying to set the tone in the house that she is not the one to play with. That's what she's doing. You see how she went to her. Then she tried to recruit the dyke against the girl. Now it seems like she picking fights with the guys. I fast forwarded a little more. I can't, because it was unbearable to watch. Like, I cannot do it. I don't like stuff like that. It hurt my feelings because I know how that feels when people do stuff like that. So when she did that, yeah, you know, you see him like, if she were to haul off and hit him and he were to rock her whole jaw, I wouldn't even be mad. That's how bad I want somebody to put pause on her at this point, because I just don't like her. I thought that was mean, that she was being a mean girl. I thought she was being a mean girl with her white ass tongue, her dirty ass hoodie, that stale ass hairdo, that dirty ass scarf. She look a tattoo on her face. You know she ain't got no good job. I don't give a F-U-C-K. I said what I said. You not walking in nobody corporate job with no tattoo on your face, baby, unless you got hella foundation on. And who want to wear foundation every day? Not I. I don't want to wear no foundation. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't want to wear no foundation every day. No, ma'am. That's for the birds. Got to get up every morning and put on makeup. No, that's for the birds. You already know what she giving. You already know. I wouldn't be surprised if she sleep on an air mattress. I wouldn't be surprised if she got what they, you see the memes. I wouldn't be surprised if she had blankets up over her windows. I wouldn't be surprised if she sleep on a twin size bed. I wouldn't be surprised if she eat oodles and noodles every day. I wouldn't be surprised if she the type of bitch that wait on the funds to be put on her food stamp card. I wouldn't be surprised if she the type of bitch that put $2 in her gas tank. I wouldn't be surprised if what's another one? What's a typical thing? I wouldn't be surprised if she I need tan of type of bitch. I wouldn't be surprised if I just wouldn't be surprised. Typical shit. I just would not be surprised if she the type of bitch that get mad at people because she can't find a babysitter. I wouldn't be surprised if she the type of bitch that you walk in her house and she got, like, what's some little things when you go to the store and they got to take them little sirens off the clothes and she got a whole bunch of them on her clothes. I just went on the little clothes in her house. I wouldn't be... Sidebar. I remember that time. What made me say that, right? I remember the time I was beefing with a girl. And she used to stay, like, coming for me and stuff like that, right? And one time she had got into some trouble. Because I'm going to tell you how I found out about it. She had got into some trouble. And she was dealing with this dude. Because she was one of the ones that, like, used to wear, like, real... That's why I say people tell you what they want you to know. And you got to watch the ones that's always trying to throw off on everybody else. Because they be the main ones that, like... They're... Okay, for example, right? She used to wear, like, a lot of, like, fashion designer stuff, right? So, she was one of the ones that always... I wear this. I don't wear nothing but labels. I don't wear nothing but the best of the best, the finest of the finest, this, that, and the third. And then she'll look down on people like me and be like, look at her. She don't have on no labels. She don't have on this. She don't have on that. Them off-brand Jordans. Them this, them that, right? So, she ended up, what we found out was, the whole time she was talking to the dope boy, right? She was talking to a dope boy. So, what happened was, she ended up some type of way. I guess she was making like a drop or something for him, or I don't know how that kind of stuff go. But she was driving and she ended up getting pulled over, right? So long story short, some type of way. I think they called like it was her house was raided or something. I can't remember what they said happened. But in the process of them raiding the house, what happened was her mama ended up getting the kids, right? So when her mama ended, actually, to be honest, this person is my cousin, my so-called cousin. That's how I know, details of, very sensitive details about it. But we ended up beefing real bad. You would think the way we was beefing so hard, you would think we was bitches off the street. Like, you would not know we was first cousins. It would make it so bad. Actually, my mama and her daddy is brother and sister. That's how I know, like, I know details, but she used to always look down on me, and which I found out the Thanksgiving that just passed. She wanna send an olive branch, but I'd rather not, because she ended up teaming up with the enemy, like on the outsider, and like I said before, once you do that to me, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Once you team up on me, it's a wrap. So, long story short, she ended up teaming up with the enemy against me. And when they raided her crib, they found out a lot of the baby clothes had like them sirens on it, like them things, them things when you go out the store and be like, yeah. So more of the story, people, be careful how you look now at other people, because it don't feel so good when it's you. Like, yeah, you may be wearing Louis Vuitton, Versace, or whatever, but how did you get it? Did you work hard for it? Or did you take it? Did you rob Peter to pay Paul? Is your baby daddy running up in people's crib, stealing their big screen TVs and stuff like that? Like, some crackhead stuff. Y'all remember Friday when the man went through the window and stole them people's stuff? That thing was funny. Remember that? What Friday was that when he beat the man with the Christmas tree? That thing was funny. I think that was Ricky Smiley that played in that movie. I love you some Ricky Smiley. You heard the chair. I'm on my night job. You heard the chair, me rolling back and forth in the chair. That thing was funny. But yeah, in a nutshell, people can kill me looking down on people. She talking about something, look at me. I'm this, I'm that. Girl, look at you. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, we looking at you. We see you with your white tongue and that dirty ass hoodie. Girl, then I don't mean no harm. I ain't want to be shamed. I shop at City Trends. It looked like a hoodie in City Trends. That one of them hoodies that be in City Trends. And I'm not saying it to talk down to City Trends, because I like City Trends. But I say that to bring it up. You sitting here trying to act like you just the stuff, when you look like you shop at stores like me and her. What's wrong with just saying you a regular bitch like the rest of us? What's wrong with saying that? Everybody want to act like they more than the next person at the same token. We all out here trying to make it. We all out here trying to make it. Stop. One may be making a little more than the next, but hey, and people act like the come up can't be real. That's what people keep forgetting about. Okay? People keep forgetting that. The come up could be real for you. The come up could be real for me. The come up could be real for her. It's life. It's life. Stop. And see, people got to stop shitting on people. And then it's like, you act like you ain't never been there before. Stop it. See? And you see why he going extra hard on her? Because he tired of her himself. And he talking about she smelly. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Even if it ain't true, I still believe it. I hate her. I believe anything. I believe it all. Shit. I don't like her. I don't like her kind. I don't like her kind. Even if she don't stink, I still believe she stink. I'm excited. I'm glad I kept watching. Good. Come on with it. Get her ass. And you see what he just said? He said she's still going. You see what I'm saying? And they peeping that she just want a moment. Really, technically, this whole episode was about her. She was just trying. I told y'all from the beginning she knew what she was doing. She just wanted to steal the show. That's all she wanted to do. She just wanted to make it about her. That's all she wanted to do. It works though. It works. It's a formula. Think about it. Jocelyn, what she do? She came on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That was her formula. When you think of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when it first came about, first season, season 1, season 2, season 3, who was really the leading cast member? Jocelyn. And I don't care how much they try to revamp Love and Hip Hop, when they tried to change it with the Spice and then Lil Baby Tate, and now they got the family reunion. They trying to put everybody together to make it seem like, they trying to put it back on the map. Ever since Jocelyn left, it was not the same. Okay? Then look, Jocelyn had her own spinoff. Okay? Who came up there and stole the show? Big Lex. She did the same thing. Be the hardest one in the house. Right? She got put on the map with Double Homicide. Okay? That's how it goes. First couple episodes, Big Lex was a villain. Jocelyn was a villain. You see what I'm saying? Every show like this has to have a villain. Some people are willing to be the butt of the joke if that means that's going to put them on the map. Okay? Boom. So Big Lex. Now who we got? It was Big Lex and Barbie. Barbie was the villain. Just a little bit, but I think she was the villain unintentionally because Lucky was a very likable person. So, everybody knows it's no secret that when you're beefing with a likable person, that can make you a target. Okay? So, boom. Who else made a spinoff off of that? Lucky ended up getting her own spinoff off of Big Lex. Which to be honest, I don't really think Lucky's show gonna go anywhere. Because Lucky, to me, she doesn't have enough personality. She's a little more soft-spoken, I should say. Like, you can tell she's probably a likable person because she has, a lot of people usually gravitate towards her, if that makes sense. But to me, Lucky can't be trusted because you told your friend business, if that makes sense. Like, I always say, if you're going to give an example of something, don't drop no names, if that makes sense, because the minute you put a name with a story or an example, you done just told a bitch business. You see what I'm saying? So I know she kept saying over and over again in the reunion, I was just giving an example of a person in the house. But if that's what you was going to do, you should have not put a name with it. You could have just, and then people, you see, and then she was friends with everybody for the most part, except for Barbie. So she said, well, I was giving an example of somebody I was close to. Well, they wouldn't know who it was because Lucky is one of them people that she's cool with everybody, which to me that's sign number one, and you can't be trusted, because Dukes always told me a friend of everyone is a friend of no one. You see what I'm saying? So when she did that, she put Lex business out because we all know Sapphire has boys. She said she has boys, so we already knew it wasn't her. You see what I'm saying? So, and then what makes it so hard, you didn't even make it hard for them to figure out because you put a name with it. So she can't be trusted. So then Lex still took her back as a friend because, as we know, she was on the show. So spinning it on back around to this dusty bitch right here. She taking a page out of their book. She trying to be the villain. Lucky got her own spinoff off Big Lex, off the back of Big Lex. So she didn't have to be the villain to do it. But do I think her show gonna really take off like that? No. Because for one thing, Lucky, when that girl, when you really think about it on season 1 of Jocelyn Cabaret, when that girl I forgot that girl's name, when she said, Jocelyn, you keep taking up for Lucky, but Lucky is very sneaky. Going back to that, I think she might have been on to something, because look how she did Lex. You see what I'm saying? To me, Les may have overlooked that, but the minute she told my business, I would have been over her. Because the first thing I would have said to her, if you was going to give an example, don't drop my name, bitch. Like, damn. You know, just say what you going to say, and then you could have left the name out. Because once you put a name with it, it's out there. You know, so... And they weren't stupid. It was two Lexes in the house, but it was only one big Lex. They knew what time it was. So, this bitch, more of the story, this bitch taking a page out of their book. She trying to be the villain so she could become a fan favorite. And she can get her own spinoff. Yeah, that's what she doing. Oh, when he kept saying, God damn, and when he said, you look like a fool, that was cute. Because that rhymed for real. And it was nothing but the truth. For real, she keep going on and on. I told y'all from the beginning what she was doing. I told y'all that. I'm telling you, I can't stress this enough. I already knew what she was doing. From the beginning, she was blowing the smoke in the girl's face. I already knew what she was doing when she was loud in her face and the hand gestures. And I already knew what time it was. I already knew. They knew too. You can't convince me that you did not know. They knew what time it was. And when he said the audience is all yours, he knew what she was doing too. Like, come on now. We already know. I already knew. Even beyond that, I think part of it was she wanted the spotlight, but the other part of it was she was jealous of that girl. So that girl made the perfect target because she already was hating on her. And that was one part of it. And the other part of it was she needed to find her prey. She needed to find her first victim. She needed to. She had to find her first victim. So, what better person than the light-skinned girl, soft-spoken light-skinned girl that ain't gonna really get busy with you? What better person? The security guard came to her and said, we're not gonna keep doing this arguing stuff all night because it's corny, sis. He didn't say nothing to nobody else. He said it to her. He knew what she was doing. At this point, they just tired of her because they feel like, went from the light-skinned, soft-spoken girl to the guy with, to the diet. You tried to start stuff with it. You tried to boost it up. Basically, you tried to flip the script with the diet. They knew what time it was with that. Now you going to the guy. Then you playing stupid, talking about something you don't know why he coming to you. Talking about why y'all talking to me though. Why wouldn't they be talking to you? You picking fights. I want you to step to a dyke. I'm telling you, I got in a fight with a dyke just before me not giving her a kiss. That's going to be a story time for another day. That bitch was mad, okay, that I would not give her a kiss. This is somebody that won't use hearing the word no. I want you to run into one of them. Now imagine if she was that mad over me not giving her a kiss. Imagine how she'll feel if somebody picking a fight with her. I want you to run into one of them. Because they rough. They rough and they tough. And they will get bucked. I'm just letting you know. They will get busy with you. I'm letting you know. I told y'all I knew from a mile away what type of bitch she was. I'm telling you, I cannot. The reason why I keep bringing this up is because I went to school with girls like this. That's how I knew I could clock her. She the type of bitch that starts shit and then talking about I'm going to go get my family. I told y'all about bitches like that. She done sat here and pit. Now she talking about something. I got brothers, I got sisters, I got mamas, I got daddies and families. You started the shit. Now you about to go recruit, like I told you. Bitches like that love to start shit and then go recruit other people to get into drama that they fucking started. I told y'all what type of bitch she was. I told y'all I could see her from a mile away. I promise you. I hit the nail on the head with her from a mile away. I knew from the moment she was blowing that smoke in that girl face what type of bitch she was. She was trying to see was the bitch gonna say something. I told y'all.